Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Dragon Crafting Table, a rare and secret crafting table indeed, home to some of the most advanced crafting recipes Minecraft has ever seen. And the best part? Well, they all involve dragons. In fact, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do a lot of things with your dragon egg crafting table, such as, creating a magical obsidian shrine to attract ender dragons, using that shrine to make an actual ender dragon show up, ooh baby, and back into the dimension you go, taking that dragon special gift to actually make a dragon crafting table, and then using that crafting table to make very special dragon-themed items, such as dragon minions that will follow you around and kill anything in their path. Creating magical charged dragon heads that you can use to break blocks and deal damage to other nearby creatures. Sorry, Mr. Sheep. And so much more, so stick around. You got a lot to learn about this special crafting table. All courtesy of Velvoxel. Ethan! Shouts out to you. Link in the description for more. First, you're gonna need some dragon eggs. But, as you know, there's only one dragon egg you can get in Minecraft. Wrong! Not in this data pack. There's now more than one way to get this dragon egg. You know, your original option being jumping into an end portal too. Oh, you know, take on the ender dragon and eventually kill him for his egg. Yeah! Love this explosion! And so the egg thusly appears right where we expected it to. Mine. But that way does take a little bit, so now there's an easier way to do it. You'll need to make yourself an ender dragon shrine, which is simple enough to make. You can see one right there. We're going to need to make ourselves this little nest and then put an end crystal on top. We'll also need some dragon breath as well, and it will lure in a dragon. So let's go into survival mode and show you exactly what it is you're going to need. A lot of obsidian, a lot of buckets of lava. You're going to need to make an end crystal as well, and believe it or not, you can make those end crystals. If you don't know how to make those end crystals, well, don't you worry a thing about it. This is, in fact, why isn't it showing up? Oh, it's because we needed to be on a real crafting table. End crystal. All you need, 7 pieces of glass, 1 eye of ender, and a gas tier. And then you can make yourself an end crystal. So we're going to go ahead and make another nest to show you how exactly to do this right here. You're going to want to start with a fairly open area where this is going to act like the sides of your nest. Obsidian blocks, 3 blocks on each side. The center is going to be, for the most part, covered with lava. You'll also want to break out the center right here and then place your obsidian as follows. Bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Finally, you can get rid of all the grass in the middle here, and you're going to replace that with lava instead. Once the lava has been nice and placed down, you will be ready to go. Look at that, beautiful, flat. The last thing you'll put on is one of your end crystals, and then you will need to place some dragon's breath right on top of the end crystal. Now, if you don't know how to get dragon's breath, well, you need to kill the ender dragon in order to have access to it. Well, you don't need to kill the ender dragon, but he needs to breathe dragon breath on you. And so if you already killed the ender dragon and didn't grab your dragon's breath, all good, you can summon in a new ender dragon. All you need to do is go back to the end, grab some end crystals, which I just showed you how to make, and place them along the perimeter of this lovely little area. And just like that, the crystals will activate their powers and summon in another ender dragon. Y'all ready? What? It's doing its thing. It's connecting to all these, letting it start again. Beautiful. And look at this. It begins. Almost all the beams have been lit up, and we should see our dragon popping in just a few seconds here. Ooh, baby. I've been waiting for this moment. So the dragon begins to roam. And so again, if you don't know how to get dragon's breath, I'll show you right now. He will shoot fireballs from the sky, which you can use bottles on to fill up that dragon breath. See, there's another one. Or you can wait for the dragon to land at the shrine and breathe his breath on you. He's kind of going crazy over there, so we just gonna let him do his thing. But now that you've got the dragon's breath, you just drop it on top of this crystal, and lo and behold, a rift in space is opened. The dragon will appear, do a little bit of damage to you, and then dip out like nothing happened. He quickly laid you a new egg, and so I suppose she laid you a new egg. May as well make another one pop up right here. Could always use more eggs. Come on, do your thing. You gotta be very careful to not throw this in lava by mistake, because that can happen. Look at you, take it, yeah, drop that egg off, baby, love it. Each time a dragon lays an egg, you'll need to make a new nest. Notice this turned into bedrock. You gotta do this in a place where you won't mind the nest becoming that. You could even use it to your advantage, make some cool defended areas made out of those blocks. But most importantly, you now take those dragon eggs you made and get a special crafting table with them, which means we should actually probably go collect these dragon eggs. Where's all my goodies? Oh boy, I think I just deleted them all. Well, whatever, we got creative mode. There we go. Wait, that's not that. That's an end crystal. I want a dragon egg. Give me the dragon egg. That's okay, we've got creative mode, so I've got a dragon egg on me right here. Using a dragon egg, you can make this special Ender Dragon crafting table. You'll need 4 dragon heads surrounding a crafting table, and then you'll put the dragon egg right on top and watch as it transforms. So, if you didn't know, you can get dragon heads from the End City dungeons in the end. But more importantly, not just an End City, but specifically a warship, because at the front of this warship, you will find exactly what it is you need. The dragon head. Did y'all like my cinematic movements? Yeah, they were a little rough. But grab 4 of these and you're good to go. From there, place a crafting table as you see here, dragon heads on all 4 sides, and drop your dragon egg on top. Behold, you've got your dragon crafting table. Bum bum bum. And you can use it to make special recipes, which we're gonna dive into right now. First up, you got another way to get a dragon egg in case you don't want to make the nest any longer. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but it might be easier for some of you professional players out there. This is the recipe. You'll need 4 nether stars, you'll need 4 dragon heads, and you'll need a plain old egg. And we'll also grab the rest of these dragon eggs to keep making these into dragon crafting tables. So, as you saw just a second ago, place them in just like this. Nether stars along the centers of the sides, dragon eggs on the corners, and you now have another way to get easy access dragon eggs, because you're gonna need a lot of dragon eggs for a lot of these other recipes. The next recipe is going to be dragon minions. They do damage to nearby entities and they follow you wherever you go, but only for a limited time. So here's how you make them. You'll need 4 zombie heads, and you'll also need a dragon egg, and you now have an easy way to get those. We've got some enemies and some sheep here to show you how these things are going to work together. Bam! Dragon egg crafting table. It never gets old. Check this out. Here's the recipe as you saw. 4 right there, dragon egg right on top, and you now have a dragon minions spawn egg. Look at what happens. You spawn this thing on the ground, you now have dragon minions that surround you wherever you go, look wherever you go, love wherever you go. They'll even jump. When you jump, they say, how high? No, they don't. They just make weird noises. But most importantly, look at what happens when they come across any mobs. Instant kill. They instantaneously kill almost every single type of mob they come across. And that even includes bad guys. Protect me! Protect! Oh boy, he's strong! Oh my gosh. Can't believe they got through on that. Wild. Hold on a second. Easy does it, guys. Look at this. Again, this is only a limited amount of time here, so they will not last forever, and they can take damage if they're targeted, or if, you know, you get stuck in a block. You can hear a couple of them taking damage right there. These things will happen. They'll try their best to jump up blocks when they have the opportunity to, but every once in a while they'll get stuck, or they'll walk through another block, or whatever it might be. They're just doing their best. They're just little dragon minions, and sometimes you gotta feed them. They don't actually have to feed them, but you know, it is fun to kill things with them. But now we can move on, because I think you get a base idea of different ways you can use these. Oh, okay, a little bit more. Okay, let's do it, baby. Yeah. Ah, never gets old. Eventually, they'll just disappear on their own. So let's let them do that while we get some of these other recipes. Next one being the charged dragon head. This is a handheld object you can use as a weapon as well as they died. As a mining tool. It can mine any blocks except obsidian and bedrock, and it only has 30 uses. This is how you make it. You'll need 8 dragon's breath as well as 1 single dragon head in order to turn your dragon head into a charged dragon head beast. Now, dragon heads are infinite in the end cities because you can just go find more warships. So, checking this thing out, look, you right click, wherever you look, it shoots dragon breath, and wherever blocks are nearby will also take damage. Now, it is a relatively small range of area that it works in, but you can literally use it to clear any block except obsidian and bedrock. You can also use it to deal damage to other creatures. So why don't we spawn in a little sheepy? Hi! Attack! and they'll take magic damage from the dragon breath slowly over time. Now, it's not necessarily the strongest attack in the world, but it is an extra attack nonetheless, and you're not really using dragon heads for anything else right now anyway, so you may as well take advantage of the fact that you can now do something with them. Let's summon in a cow. Hi, Betsy. Die! 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 Yes! And best part about it, you can spam click it. So see all these homeboys here? Check it out, check it out. Boo, 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 keep it coming. Doesn't work as well on the undead, apparently. I ran out of it. It literally broke on me. Where are my minions? I need them. Eat. Our next recipe, imbued swords. When jumping, you get extra air, and you'll also damage nearby enemies with your flap. You'll need 8 dragon's breath bottles, as well as a diamond sword, and naturally your dragon crafter. You don't need a new dragon crafter for every single recipe. I just like making them constantly. It's a lot of fun, to be honest. Put your sword right in the middle of this crafter. Place dragon's breath all around it, and grab your imbued diamond sword. Now look what happens when you jump. Bam! Get a little extra. Get a little extra something on it, Little pep in that step. Little walk with that talk, you dig? Now look what happens when you jump nearby a lovely little opponent here. Sheepy, what's good? Take some damage, get stomped on. That's it. You literally stand by people, exist by them, and rue the day they ever decided to. Y'all ready? Bam! Oh, bam, I said. Yeah, you take that damage. Not only that, but it acts like a sword, so you can also use it to sword people. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Whoopa! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Jump over him, quick scope, do damage on the other side, yeah! Look at this! This is the best! We literally don't even need to touch him. We just gotta hang out with the sword in our hand and jump right over him. Oh, this is great. Not only that, but you can obviously use the jump to let you get to places you normally would not be able to get to. Like, away from this guy. Thank you. Gosh, it took 10 years. Oh, boy. It's a little hard, okay? I'm not normally a dragon by trade. I do play Minecraft for a living, but, you know, it's hard sometimes. Now, the jumping effect will last, essentially, forever. So as long as you have the sword in hand, you now have a handy, permanent jump 2 boost that you can essentially get to at any and all times. Next recipe, though, is the imbued pickaxe, which does a very similar thing with its dragon jump, except instead of damaging enemies, you can use it to break blocks. Here's how you make it. Diamond pickaxe, right in the middle. Dragon's breath, all along the sides. There's your imbued diamond pickaxe. And check it out. You jump. Breaks blocks above you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. This is lovely. This is my new favorite. Oh, wow, I got stuck on the ground on that one. Again, this one also won't work on obsidian or bedrock, so keep that in mind, and also try not to kill yourself using it. Moving right along here, we've got a couple more recipes to show off to you guys. These ones are awesome. End crystal turrets. 2 kinds of them. Ones that will heal you and ones that will damage you. You know those healing crystals we were messing with earlier over there for the nest? Yeah, now you can turn them to be an ally or your best friend when it comes to taking out other mobs. Here is the recipe for one. You'll need an end crystal, you'll need 3 obsidian blocks, and you'll also need 2 of the special enchanted golden apples. Once you have all those things, go ahead and go to your dragon crafter, place the recipe down as you saw it. Oh, I also need an end rod as well. Forgot about the end rod. Very important. End rod's very important. End rod on top, crystal in the middle. Your 2 apples right there, or excuse me, your 2 apples down here, and then your 3 obsidian just like that. And now you have a healing end crystal turret. We'll go ahead and place this down, and as you can see, it tracks the nearest entity and will heal it at a moment's notice. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn. You see, look, he's doing damage to me, except he's not, because my healing turret is nearby keeping me safe. It can in fact hone in on him as well though, as well as numerous other things in the area. It will literally hone in on whatever is going to be closest to it at a given notice, including creatures that are under the ground. Now that is only the half of it. You also have a damaging turret. Hold on, I'm gonna kill this guy first. Here's how you make it. 3 obsidian, an end crystal, 2 wither roses, which you'll get by fighting the wither boss in game now. And once you got those things, you're ready for some serious battle. Again, here's the recipe on how to make it. Check that thing out. Damaging end crystal turret. That's big money right there. Let's go ahead and put this somewhere a little bit further away so that we can show you exactly how it works. Place you down and get ready to run, because it will also damage you if you're not careful. In this case, it looks like it's latched onto something underground, which I'm honestly more than fine with. See, look, get him, boys. It literally just latched onto him. Yeah, hit him with the wither. Come on, get a little bit closer, son. Yeah. Get that. You see, it'll attack every once in a while. It is literally like stuck on some bats underground or something. It's pretty absurd. We could call it magical. It's very magical. It's a high-powered device. You honestly can't be mad at it. You'll want to make sure the area around you is cleared so that none of that stuff happens. But, you know, every once in a while you'll get a nice little heal from your boys too. And look, even this appears to be focusing in on me, which means that's what I'm talking about. Every once in a while, you'll take damage from this damaging end crystal turret as well. So just remember that and be very cautious when you're messing with crystals. These things are very magical. Our final recipe using the Dragon Crafter, the imbued bow. It shoots arrows with the power of a dragon. I ain't even messing around. You need a bow, and you need 8 dragon's breath using your Dragon Crafter. So once again, place the bow right in the center, surround it with dragon's breath, grab your imbued bow. From there, once you've got some arrows and some targets, you're ready to go. Y'all ready? Hold on, check this out. Let me shoot one of these for you. Check it out, check it out. Did I even grab arrows? I didn't grab arrows ago. I'm literally the worst guy. There, now we got our arrows. Look at this. Whoopah! A dragon will literally follow the arrow wherever it goes. You can catch a better glimpse of it in the water like this because it kind of takes a little bit more. Takes its sweet time going this way. Look at that dragon mess. Look at that dragon mess. Man, and it will clear blocks that it runs into. As you can see here, gets rid of the grass, gets rid of the sand, even gets rid of the water, or tries to, as it's moving through it all. But you can also use it on enemies. What's up, baby? For an instant kill at a moment's notice. Except when it doesn't instant kill. And when it doesn't instant kill, you know that's okay too. I think your better bet is to get close to the husk, and then the dragon will attack nearby. You see, yeah, you don't want it. You want to hit a little bit off base. Let's see if we can hit our target over there, because it's targeting me a little too much. Yeah, we literally deleted it. Beautiful, just like the Ender Dragons work in the end. Overall, pretty exciting additions using this brand new Dragon Crafter, which is very important because now we no longer need to worry about saving this egg, and more importantly, we can now do things with it alongside dragon heads and dragon breath. So, if you want to see more special mob crafters like this, let us know in the comment section below. Shouts out to Ethan, shouts out to the Ender Dragon. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you later.